I've tested just about every woodworking trick you can think of. These are the three I use all the time. Let me know if you're using them too. Alright, so the first one is pretty simple. And once you see it, you'll be like, well, duh, of course. A lot of them end up using blue tape, which I'm sure you've seen half the blue tape tricks. Simplest one is the blue tape with the CA glue, supposed to hold pieces together. Seems like a lot of work when you could just use a clamp. This one saves you a bunch of time. First thing you're going to do, this is best when you are joining pieces together on a butt joint and you're gluing it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this first edge, and then I'm going to come over here, see where this lands, and I'm going to tape the other side. What you're going to do is put some tape on the edge and then where the other piece ends. The reason we're doing this is because when that glue squeezes out, trying to sand those corners is miserable. Trying to get in there real tight, you can't use your power sander because it's not going to be able to get in there. You don't want to sit there and sand it by hand because it's just obnoxious. So by taping the corner where it's going to go, now when I glue it up and clamp it together, that squeeze out is going to land on the tape. And when it's on the tape, all you can do is take the tape off and you're done. No mess, no problem. So take your glue, type on. Not a sponsor, but there's a link to this on Amazon in the description below. Put it on there. Rub it in. Throw that excess on here. Now again, these are just scrap wood. You know, I've already put my drawer boxes together for this project. And what you're going to see here is when I put them together, just like that, and put my clamp on there, any squeeze out, you're going to end up right there on that blue tape. When it's on the blue tape, I can easily take it off. So tape on the corner joints, especially on the corner joints, saves you a ton of time. No worrying about sanding and all that kind of stuff. All right, so that's number one. That's your tape on the corners. Number two also uses tape. So we've got a couple of mitered pieces. You need to fold them over. You're not going to be able to clamp that miter because clamps don't go at, in this case, a 45-degree angle. So I'm going to line my pieces up how I want them. I'm going to take my tape and apply it to the back side. I give it a solid 3 to 4 inches on either piece so you get real good grab on it, right? Alright, so you can see right here, got it on there. Now, without breaking the tape, I'm going to flip it over. Now I'm going to apply my glue. Spread it out in there. All we have to do is use our tape to fold that miter. And you can see that that's going to hold it, right? So the tape will hold things in place. If you wanted to drive a couple of pin nails in there, you could, or just let the tape do the job of holding your miter together. That'll work. Most people will then clamp if they can. You can then cut a matching angle on the other side, and that way you can use your clamps to hold it tight. But this is a great way to get it all lined up. This is the trick that I learned one of the first days on the job, and I'm telling you, it's the easiest, simplest trick there is, but it's so helpful. I'm sure you've all been here, right? You've got your screw, and you're trying to drive it into the hole, and you're just spinning, and it's not grabbing. The simplest thing to do, if you're an avid golfer, would be to grab a golf tee, preferably a wooden one. Jam it in the hole there, cut the end off, and you're done. Now you've got a brand new hole that you're going to drive the screw back in anyway, and it fills that space. Not everybody's a golfer, but you are working with wood. Here's what you do. You grab a knife, or you grab a knife. Take your knife. You should always carry a knife. All you guys in the UK, I'm sorry, but you should carry a knife. Give yourself a little scrap. A little piece like that. That's all you need. Just enough that you can fill the hole. Even if you have to break it in half and put 2 pieces in there. I like to shove it in there, break it off, and maybe shove another one in there, break it off. Now, when I take this screw and drive it into that hole there, it's going to grab and stay nice and tight. One of the easiest tricks there is, but I'm telling you, it's the one you're going to use most often, because you're going to drive that screw in one time. Maybe you over tighten it. Maybe you got some young rookie that over tightens it, and you're gonna be like, "Dadgummit, you stripped it out. I can't drive all the way through it because there's something on the other side, or I don't want to bust through the other side." Fill it. Get yourself a scrap. Can be anything. Shave off a piece, shove it in that hole, and drive it home. That's 3 tricks for you. Simple, easy things that you're going to use. You're not going to be, oh, that's a great trick in case I ever need to do that random thing. This is stuff that you're going to use almost all the time on the job site. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out craftedinflorida.com. Over there, I got tons of stuff. I've got things that I'm writing articles about, stuff like AI and construction, what tariffs are doing with lumber prices, all that kind of stuff. You'll also find a beginner's tool guide over there in case you're a beginner and you're like, hey, I got a budget of this. What can I get? Where should I start? I put together a free list of, hey, this is how much money you've got. Go buy these things and you can get started. That's over on my website, craftedinflorida.com. Don't forget to follow on social media, Instagram, TikTok, all that jazz. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Do these tricks work for you? Or what's your favorite trick? Thanks for watching Crafted in Florida.